Phosphor.
Excuse me, cough. You have overstayed your welcome. Me cough no kill you. Check out. Aha! Large man. You dey cough. You sabi person where they cough. You reach 2 weeks or more. Make you check that cough.
My country people, welcome. Oh, how una dey? How body? You know the way they talk am for Nigeria. Say we know the greet person dey waka. We know they say good morning. Say good morning. How madam? How children? How auntie? How uncle?
You ask how family.
How family? Welcome to the program TV Tori. Program where we dey check this tuberculosis of a disease well. Wetin dey work am, how e dey waka around this country, and how we go fit take comot am pata as we dey so. My name na Ufoma Eguriase.
I traveled recently, so as I come back, my accent don't change. Hello, my people. My name is Abdul Fatah Tori.
This program they come to you with support from KNCV Tuberculosis Foundation, Nigeria. As I don't call her now why you go just help us go social media, go follow us, go like us for Facebook now. You don't like waiting, we don't like better thing. You don't like what we dey do. We are go now.
Go KNCV Tuberculosis Foundation, Nigeria
for Facebook.
Make you check that cough, check that.
Carry me go back to that particular one when we talk of stigma.
Yes, when we be talk say you get plenty people when they avoid people wey get TB, say they just they believe say anybody wey get TB
you must get HIV.
And make we note to say not be say HIV need stigma too. You don't get disease for this life. We suppose get stigma attached to am. It dey wrong to stigmatize anybody.
That is to say you go dey see person finish or you
yes.
push person comot.
Push person comot. Don't hear me.
Because say he get one disease.
He no get any disease wey deserve am. But back on the matter wey we dey, we fit to tell you say na lie to talk say anybody wey get TB he get HIV.
But the one when be true be say HIV and TB na 5 and 6 dem be o. They're close.
Now the topic for today be that. You don't carry us enter with topic for today. The connection where HIV gets with TB. And because Abdul and myself now we no be doctor, we no go just even talk too much talk. We like and make we just go straight.
We go just much break small.
Enter our doctor's report because now doctor go fit tell us that thing where we really suppose hear. Oh yeah, make we no waste time, make we chook leg for there.
Make you check that cough.
Good morning, listeners. My name is Dr. Falukun Victor. I work for KNCV as a Senior Technical Advisor on tuberculosis. Today I'll be speaking on tuberculosis and HIV, and we want to know what is the union between these two disease entities. While tuberculosis is mostly airborne, most of the time you breathe in this organism itself called Mycobacterium tuberculosis. HIV, on the other hand, can be transmitted through either sex or from mother to child, or other forms of blood contamination. These two disease entities, they form what we usually refer to as an unholy union, whereby they look for each other and immediately they find each other, they form some sort of synergy. They collaborate with each other within the same host, and while they help each other to survive, they tend to kill the host faster. So in that sense, if you have somebody that has tuberculosis and HIV eventually creeps into the body, the tendency of the person to die earlier than somebody that does not have HIV is higher. On the other hand, also, when somebody has HIV and eventually contracts TB, the tendency for the person to die earlier than somebody who never had TB is also higher. So the question is, what do we do to prevent this death and also to stop the synergy of this HIV and tuberculosis in the body? Before that, I will let you know that in this country, in Nigeria, out of every 10 persons that have tuberculosis, there's always one of them that has HIV, which means we have about 11% of the total TB cases that comes down with HIV. But the good news again is for everyone that has this TB and HIV, as of 2019, we were able to at least place 9 out of 10 of them on treatment, which means about 91% of the TB HIV patients were placed on both drugs for HIV and tuberculosis. To achieve this milestone, what we encourage everyone to do is to ensure that in a case where somebody is already diagnosed of having tuberculosis, mostly through GeneXpert and other available means of diagnosing tuberculosis, that same person should be screened for HIV to ensure that we don't have this synergy going on in that patient. And the same applies to someone that is diagnosed of HIV at any point in time. We should ensure that that person also gets screened for TB by asking initially basic questions and also looking for other symptoms of TB, which most of the time is cough. And for somebody that has HIV, this cough is usually a current cough where we don't necessarily have to wait for 2 weeks. Also, we may want to check for weight loss, and there could be cases of night sweat and also fever. So these are the cardinal things we look for to ensure that somebody that has HIV doesn't come down with TB, and that has to happen every time they visit the clinic. So what we recommend and what we preach is a collaborative effort between tuberculosis and HIV at every level. So if you're working in the sector for TB, we encourage that you also prioritize HIV patients, while people working in the HIV sector should also make sure that TB is a thing of priority. And to everyone listening to us, there are ways to easily tell that there's most likely a case of TB and HIV going on. So for somebody who already has HIV and is being on drugs and is not doing well, please look for tuberculosis. The same thing applies to tuberculosis. If you're not doing well on the drugs, please check for HIV. And this screening has to be continuous. The good news about this is the fact that both investigation, diagnosis for TB and HIV are free. You don't necessarily have to pay anything. Walk into most of the hospitals around you, especially government hospitals and also private hospitals. Walk into them and let them know you intend to get this test done for both HIV and tuberculosis. After you must have been diagnosed, be sure to know that you'll be treated for free, both for tuberculosis and HIV. This treatment is available in every state, every local government, and a lot of hospitals in every area that you have. And again, if you have people around you who seem to have been losing weight, or maybe they've been coughing, and you may want to check what the source of the cough or the weight loss is, it's advisable you also take them to the hospital and make sure they get this test done. We have numbers which you can contact. We have KNCV Tuberculosis Foundation Nigeria, with support from USAID, work in collaboration with the National Tuberculosis, Leprosy and Borrelia Ulcer Control Program to ensure that tuberculosis becomes a thing of the past, and also there's high reduction in the level of TB and HIV co-infection. If you want more information on the things we've talked about, please take your phone and dial *7006 *78 *7006 *78 and please follow the prompt. I'm sure you can get help from there. Do enjoy your weekend. Thank you.
Make you check that cough, check that cough.
Welcome back, my people, and the program when you dey hear like this na TB Tori. That na in case you just dey join us as doctor been dey talk. For our doctor's report, we don't understand now say TB and HIV then get connect and they connect, it close well. And we also learn how treatment for that one take dey go.
Wetin him try explain dey say people wey get HIV because their immune system don come down weak small, TB fit to chook leg enter. So that's na why you see HIV, people wey get HIV wey come dey get TB. But e no come mean say anybody wey get TB
must
get HIV wey cause am. Abeg make we remember this thing.
Another thing to remember be say the two of them sef not be death sentence.
Not be death sentence.
Just disease when get.
As a matter of fact, e get some people we don come here say e get some people wey if they find out when somebody tell them, oga o, you dey cough o, abeg try go check am if e be tuberculosis. Person go say God forbid I no get HIV. Why you go tell me say I get TB? You don't hear am now say you fit get am wey no be HIV you get ba, abeg. You still get good and quality treatment wey they do for people wey get HIV and tuberculosis. Yes, so everything gets treatment.
The word don't work.
The word don't work out good. E better make we follow and dey waka.
I dey tell you.
We fit to treat TB and for Nigeria
too. Don't waka go far like that. Yes. So the treatment for TB na free of charge.
Exactly. Abeg, how to treat am? Just hear this message.
Excuse me, check out. You have overstayed your welcome.
Jerry Bosfor.
You dey cough. You sabi person where they cough. E reach 2 weeks or more. Make you check that cough. You dey cough. You sabi pikin where they cough. E reach 2 weeks or more. Make you check that cough. Dial that 3340. Tuberculosis, no need to kill you. No need to dial that 3340. 3340. Dial that 3340. 3340.
Tor, you don't hear am. If they call for 2 weeks, when you don't treat, you no go. You better make you go check am. No sit down for your house, tell yourself, say, because I no get any kind other disease or I no dey HIV positive, it means say e no fit be TB. Lie. No, please, abeg, go check am. Go check am.
Make you for dey sure.
Yes, go check am. And then if you check am, you can see say you get TB. I sure say they go tell you for hospital say you no go die. You no go die. You go dey alright. If you follow your drug treatment well, you go dey alright.
You don't reach, make we win ogbonge credit recharge.
I will recharge card. I will follow you, Jim. I will follow you.
Jim. Question for today. Hit me.
Na HIV dey cause tuberculosis. Na HIV dey cause tuberculosis.
You know, say last week the question when we give them, it be like giveaway.
I'm telling you.
But this one is a confused person.
So if you don't listen to program, God don't catch you, you no go hear am be that. But anyway, I beg, go our social media page, go Facebook, follow us, like us. The page to follow na KNCV Tuberculosis Foundation Nigeria.
KNCV Tuberculosis Foundation Nigeria.
Answer the question for there. Allow your people make they go there, go like am sharp. Recharge card go follow on people today. They go sprinkle am sharp.
All right, my people, that's been the show for today, and my name is Abdul Fattah Otori for TB Tori.
My people, Jare, thank you so much with us today till we come your way again next week Saturday for the program TB Tori.
Why you say English with
avoid me, Abdul, for TB Tori.
Why is paining you?
say English there your mouth. The program we go join. Don't confuse me.
See, my people, her name na Ofoma Egurea say, e no sweet for mouth, no problem. My name na Fattah Otori. Bye-bye.
Make you check that cough.